guys, so I've been really wanting to get a house tour video done. Ignore Miss Peanut Butter Face right here. She has peanut butter all over her face. So we, shelf fell off in our, closet in our room, and we just got it fixed yesterday, but, I don't want to, all of our clothes, we had to take everything out of the closet and just, put it on the floor by our bed until it got fixed. So all of our clothes, are on the floor. Ew! He's wiping peanut butter on me. Quit it! And I'm just gonna wait till we're gonna, put that back up tonight or tomorrow. And I'll do one then. Or sometime this week. But, let's see, what was I? Oh, yeah. So, this little girl is so distracting. But I wanted to give you guys a video anyways, because it's been a little while. And I thought that I would just do, an update video, because if you followed my old channel, I, made, the last update I even had on there was, a really long time ago. So, alright, there, thank you. Sorry, my hair is a mess right now because I just got off work 30 minutes ago. Anyways, update. So if you watched my, videos on my old channel, then, no. Markers on here only. Thank you. Not on your face, I said. On here only. So, no, on here. Thank you. Not on the sides, just on this part. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Anyways, I was like, oh, I'm back, because I hadn't made any videos before in that last one. And then I never made any videos after that, but that's because my laptop broke, and then once I got a new laptop, my camera was broken, and it just wasn't really working out. Here, I'll push it. Okay, you do it. Sorry, she's watching, Puss in Boots as well. No, quit. Wait till it, okay. Anyways, so since that time frame, so I lived in that apartment. I think I ended off with me. I was living in my apartment, working at Perkins. Casey lived in that apartment with me. He never, paid rent or anything, but he was definitely, living there. And from about, that, when that video is named, there's really nothing to update on from there until, May of, not, this past May, but the one before that. May of 14, because, hey, do you want me to do it? Mommy knows what she's doing. And so, there you go. So, I was just working at Perkins, and Casey's, working in his welding job. But, so we broke up in May, and we were kind of, off and on. We started to reconcile in July, but that ended very quickly. I'm not going to give details, because I'm not going to put him on blast. But that ended super quickly, and I then, Sean and I got together in, will you color in here? Sean and I got together in the beginning of, or beginning to mid-August. What happened is I've known him since I was 16, and we just had recently started, I met him when I was 16, and then had talked to him off and on a little bit, but then he was hanging out with one of my best friends, Michaela, more, so I started hanging out with him more, and we just started talking a lot, and so one thing led to another, and we ended up dating. So yeah, we've been together since August of 2014, and so then, let's see, so my lease was up in December, and I knew I had to move. I didn't want to stay where I was at because they were upping the rent $300, and like, I just wasn't too happy with that place anyways. And so I was like looking for a place to live, and then my dad one night like had me over for dinner, and he said like, here, like, I'll give you 3 options. One, you can find like somewhere else on your own to live, and we're not gonna like help support you at all. Because when I lived in that other apartment, I paid for pretty much everything by myself, but it was like rent was super expensive. Like, I don't.
Like a heart.
You draw a heart.
No.
Okay, mommy draws a heart. Ooh, pretty, huh? Now you draw hearts.
Okay.
So rent was just like super expensive, and it was like not like the best quality.
Like a heart.
Everything looked super nice, but it would break, like everything broke all the time. And so he was like, you can, or I don't know where I was getting at with that, but so my dad, he would occasionally like help me out with some stuff if I needed it monthly, but I pretty much was always like paid all my rent. It was usually just like occasionally he'd help me out with gas, because where I worked was a like 20 to 30 minute drive. It was like a good 15 miles away, or like 15 to 20. And so he'd occasionally help me out with like gas and such. But so he said like, we're not gonna help you at all anymore, and you can like figure out how to support yourself on your own. Or like number 2, you can buy or we will buy a house, like, or not a house, but like a condo or something for you to live in, but you have to, like, it's going to take some time for us to find something, so you have to move back in here in the meantime, because this is like a month before my like lease was up. Hi, baby. And so I'm like, okay. Or then his like third, but he said, and then if we do that, that's like, we're gonna spend your like college money on like finding you a place, or you can quit your job and move home, and we'll pay for your college like completely. And so I chose the third option. As much as I did not want to move back in, I had been wanting to go back to school for a while, but it was just like impossible with me like supporting Layla and I on my own. So I quit my job at Perkins, which was actually kind of nice because that place sucked, and I was like, I've been wanting to quit for a while, kind of. I just like needed to find another job, and I hadn't really like looked that much. So I quit Perkins like right after Christmas. Started school in January. I started going to school full time. Moved back in with my parents beginning of December. And so Sean and I had been together a couple months at this time. So I was spending like any nights I didn't have Layla, I was like at his house, or he would stay at my parents' house with me quite a bit. Like, we were already getting pretty serious, but so I started going to school full time, and Layla started going to daycare because when I was working at Perkins, I was working full time, but I worked in the night, at night only, and so I could stay home with her all day, like during the day, and then she would just go to like Casey or his parents in the evenings. When I went to work, I would just drop her off on my way to work. So she had to start going to daycare because I had nobody to watch her during the day, but it was actually really cool because the daycare that she goes to is the same daycare that I went to when I was a little kid. Both my parents work with the girl that's an in-home daycare, so and they work with like her husband, the girl who runs it, so they're like good family friends too. So that's kind of cool for her to be able to, I know the daycare lady thought it was really cool because she got to watch like me grow up, and now she's getting to watch Layla grow up. But yeah, so I've been in school full time. Then once like towards the end of the summer, Sean's lease was running out, and we decided that we wanted to get a place together. So I got a job, which I work now at Chili's. I didn't work for like 6 months. And that was getting old too. I wanted to get a new job anyways because not having my own money like sucked. But so I got a job at Chili's, hey. sorry. I hope you can still hear me. Anyways, so I got a job at Chili's. Right now I'm a host. I begin serving in October. They just didn't have room for another server at the time because their summer is their slowest month. So once it's starting to pick up again, that's when I'll become a server. So I'm just hosting right now. But yeah, I definitely am gonna need to let it go. Let it go.
Okay.
But so I'm definitely gonna do that because I can't afford. I can't afford to be pay my bills and stuff. Only working 3 days a week as a host because I don't make that much as a host. I make triple the money serving. I know because I've been a server. Anyways, so yeah, I'll be moved up to that soon, but right now I'm just being a host. But yeah, so I lived in my parents' house for about 8 months, and then Sean and I moved in together, obviously, in the place that we have now, in July. So mid-July, I moved in really because he had to go to a class, a month-long class, and what are you doing? Hey, that's gonna fall. Don't pull on it anymore. Thank you. A month-long class in the mountains for us. Let it go. Let it go. You're getting peanut butter on it. Be careful. Hey, you want to put it back? We put that back? Thank you. And so he had a month-long class in the mountains that he had to take. So he was gone when we moved. He was only here on weekends. So I pretty much was living here by myself for the first 3 weeks, and I moved most of everything by myself. But yeah, so then it's almost October, so we've been living together since mid-July. It's going really well. So Sean has 2 jobs right now. He got a second. He was working at Sam's Club, or he is still. I didn't mean was. He's working at Sam's Club. That's where he is right now. He hands out the samples that you see people hand out on the weekends. And then he just recently this month got another job at Panera. It's right across the street from where we live, so it's super convenient. But he just wanted to get another job to help support Layla and I because money's been very tight. So he was working at 2 jobs. And oh, did you just get peanut butter in my hair? Thank you for the kiss, though. That was nice. She begged me for peanut butter the whole way home, and this is literally, she's been licking it, otherwise just a bite. Yeah, and he's in school full time as well. He goes to the university here. I'm at the community college right now. I guess I'll tell you about what I'm studying. He's studying natural resource management and sustainability, and then a minor in something that I can't remember right now. He told you, and we did a about us video or something like that, if you want to know for sure what it was. He's almost done. He has another year left, and then he's done. This is technically his senior year, I guess, but he changed his major after his first year, so he has an extra semester that he has to do. And I'm gonna go to school. I want to become a counselor in a school, a school counselor or something. So right now I'm studying psychology and stuff at the community college that's here, and I'm about halfway done with my associates, and then I'm gonna go to the university that's here and work on my bachelor's. So yeah, that's those plans, school-wise. And I think that's pretty much all to update you on right now. Layla's 2. There she is. She's watching Puss in Boots. And she's crazy. But I mean, what 2-year-olds aren't? So I'm gonna go ahead and end that. I am just gonna, I'll show you my 2-year postpartum, just so I can show you guys my stretch marks and all that stuff, since it's been a while. And are you rubbing my shoulders? Thanks. Thank you. But oh, you're choking me. You're choking me. But hey, don't kick me. Keep your feet to yourself.
Ow.
Yeah, ouch. But just so that my body, like, and metabolism went back to normal around when she was a year old. So, thank you. Like, this will be, like, the last time I show it until I make, like, pregnancy vlogs in the future. Like, that's still in the future, but I plan on, like, documenting my second pregnancy. But it doesn't get your foot off my head. It doesn't, like, my belly doesn't change anymore, so there's no use in, like, showing it every update. But yeah, so I'll just give you this show right now. Hold on, I'm gonna stand up. Watch out. So this is my 2-year postpartum belly. So I had stretch marks here, but you can't really even see them anymore. And then I have stretch marks, like, on my sides that you can kind of see. Like, there's some right there, but they've faded a bunch. But yeah, they faded a bunch. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I weigh like 100 pounds. That's about it. And yeah, that's all. So bye. Layla, you want to say bye?
Bye.
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 Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, bye.